Greetings, dear viewers. Today I'd like to discuss a topic I've been wanting to bring up for quite a while now. My DC Comics headcanons and AU. From Bat Family to the Wilson family. No Justice League or anything yet. And AU because I don't like some things that are canon. Starting off with the Bat Fam, more specifically Tim Drake. As you can see, Tim has a scar on his lips that looks like a smile. Because it is a smile. The scar represents a smile, which he got from the Joker during the Joker Jr. era. I thought it would be a tad creative and dark idea to add to my headcanons and my AU. I also gave him a scar over his eye so it'd be more detailed and more sense-making. Like they can have scars on their faces too, and their faces don't have to be perfectly clean. However, I don't have any idea on what to write on how he got that scar, so let's just say while fighting some criminal. Also, my headcanon is that his MBTI is INTP. Now moving into Damian, I do not have much headcanons on him, but I'll give him more overtime. Same for the other Bat Fam members. As you can see, he has a few scars on his face, and a lot of scars on his body. I thought it'd be logical and quite creative to make him covered in scars to represent the training he went through, and since League of Assassins isn't known for soft training, the scars represent exactly the fact. I do not know much about the training Damian went through because I haven't read much into it, but I am planning to. However, the harshness of the training is quite inspired by DCAMU, since I remember a scene of Damian saying something like, "I've been climbing those mountains since 4, broke my wrist but reached the top nevertheless," or something like that. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I tend to get things messed up. And that is all. As for his MBTI headcanon, I think ENTJ would fit. And moving on to Jason and Bruce, because I'm way too lazy to put them separately, there isn't much to talk about. I generally base Jason off the Arkham Knight version, and Bruce is just a tad different. More isolated, doesn't spend much time with the Bat Fam, and always prefers to work alone. And they both also got scars because, as I said, their faces don't have to be perfect. And for Bat Fam, that's everyone since I don't have more designs nor headcanons. As for Jason's MBTI, I think ISTP perfectly fits. As for Bruce, INTJ. Now moving on to the Wilsons, only 2 members. Respawn and Slade. Slade just remains Slade, nothing new. But I headcanon him as a secret whipped cream lover. As for Respawn, you can see his design is a bit different from the original DC design. Heterochromia, and a scar over his eye. I decided to give him heterochromia thinking it'd be a quite creative idea. Green eye like Talia, blue like Slade. I mean, since he was created using Talia's and Slade's DNA, it quite makes sense. As for the scar, I was inspired by this panel, and decided that in my AU, Respawn would actually try to pluck his eye out but failed since Slade stopped him, and now got a scar over his eye. And that's basically everything. And a few facts about my AU. In my AU, Arkham Origins Batman lost against Slade, but survived the fight because to me, it doesn't make any sense. Like how can Bruce, who's been Batman for only 2 years, defeat Deathstroke? Anyways, goodbye, that was all.